Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. I am back with what I hope is the last episode of the Crochet Block of the Month series. If you're not familiar with this series, there's a playlist link in the description of this video and also on the end screen. I am making the border. I had a border in mind and it wasn't working, so I took it apart and I thought I'm going to start with just a basic single crochet row all around, but then I thought I should show you that before I finish. So what I did is, I don't like to start in a corner, so I started here. It doesn't matter where, and hopefully I'll have a nice clean, like almost invisible connect when I get back to this spot. And it's just single crochet, just like we did when we were joining the blocks. So I'm just going in just the back loop of our slip stitch that we did all the way around each block, and it's single crochets. I'm putting 3 single crochets in the corner, and then I'm making sure that I get 40 single crochets on the edge of each of these blocks, because 40 was my magic number. Again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to go watch from the beginning. And I'm still putting 3 here, 3 single crochets where we made the border, just like when we joined the rows. So now I'm up to, I did another corner there. Where am I? I'm up to here. And I'll just show you what I do really quick right here. So it's just single crochet. I go under the back, I don't know, just this part of the V from the slip stitches there, like that, just single crocheting all the way around. And now it's harder to do because I got the camera in front of me, and I will go around, I'm assuming, with something else after, just to make it wider, but for now I thought I would just do this. And let me get to this spot. I have 40, and then I'm going to do 3 in this guy, and just anywhere. 1, 2. That's where it's a little tighter. You can switch to a smaller hook if you want, but just that one part. I don't know, go right there. 3. And then I would just continue. So I'm going to continue, and I'll be back when I'm at the corner. I'm almost up to my corner, so I have 3 stitches left. 1, 2, and then when I get in the corner, I try to go under 2 strands, and I try to go under that. And then that's my 3rd stitch. That makes 40 for this whole part. And then I do an extra for the corner so it can lay flat in there. So there's 1 for the for the corner, and then the one going in this direction starts right there in that same hole. So that is where I start counting. 1, and then I'm going here to the back. 2, 3. And I'm just going to go all the way around, and I'll meet you where we started. I am almost up to where I started, but I didn't show you how I started because I had already started before I turned the camera on. So I'm going to take this little swatch that's from my scrappy Afghan, and I'm just going to show you. Just put your hook in. Let's just pretend this is a new piece of yarn, and you pull through. And then you take the working end of your yarn, you pull through, and just, you can tighten that a little bit. Tighten that in the back somewhere, like that. And then I just went ahead and did a single crochet in that same stitch. And then a single crochet in the next one. And that's the way I did it, and just all the way around. So that's what it looks like when you start. Now we're here. And I'm doing a very basic, just regular slip stitch join, but I have 2 more stitches, so I'm doing my single crochet here, single crochet here, and then I'm just going under the 2 loops, the whole V, and I'm just doing a slip stitch, and that's my join. Now I would have liked to have done a much wider border, but I'm afraid I will run out of brown, so I'm just going to do something that is like double crochet high, only we're going to do them joined. I don't want them lacy where you can stick your fingers through them. But instead of chaining 3 for my first double crochet, I'm going to do a stacked single crochet. So what we're doing is we're going in, pull through, and pull through 2. That's a single crochet. Now we're going in again. I like it better if I go under this guy, but it's a little bit difficult to see, but it looks more like a double crochet. But for the sake of this video, let's just do a stacked single the regular way. So you're going to go under this bar here, right there. See what we got? We got that and that. We'll go right there, pull through, do a single crochet. And now that kind of looks a little bit like a double crochet. We're going to connect our double crochet so we're never yarning over. Instead, we're going in this piece right here. See, this stitch belongs here in this hole. So this is the next stitch here, but we're going to go here. We have lots of choices. We can go under there or under there. I want to go under here. It's the one that's coming out of that hole. Pull through. Now go into the next stitch, pull through. Pull through 2, just like a double crochet, pull through 2. But they're joined. They're joined at the hip. Now let's do that again. We're going here. You see where we're going? See, there's like a, 2 strands going in the stitch below. And we just want this one right here. Go in, pull through, go into the next stitch, and I'm going under both, so it's nice and solid. Pull through. Go through 2, go through 2. This one doesn't quite look like a double crochet, but we're going with it. So that's what you're going to do all the way around, but let's get to the corner. So I'm going under there, pull through, and under the next stitch, pull through 2, pull through 2. So it's like a double crochet, but we're just not ever yarning over. Instead, we're picking up a yarn by going down into this guy here, like that, under the stitch, pull through 2, pull through 2. Where's my corner one? I think it's the next one, isn't it? I believe it is. So I'm going to do 3 of them in there. Oh yeah, so I'm going in here, pull through, under the stitch, pull through 2, pull through 2. That is 1 joined double in that spot, and we're going to do another one there. So I'm going to go here, pull through, going in the same hole, pull through 2, pull through 2. So that's 2. Let's do it again. Go in here, pull through, going in, pull through 2, pull through 2. And that should be enough. And we have this stitch next, but we're going here to pull through, under there, pull through 2, pull through 2. So that's as wide as this is going to be. And I'm a little sad about that, but I have this much, but it goes fast. It can go fast, and I don't want to get all the way around and not have enough. So let me do a little bit more of this row off camera, and then I will show you what it looks like. I've done a little more, and I like it. I just wish it was taller. Now, we can do this stitch even as tall as this if we wanted, but again, I would run out of yarn. It doesn't have to be double crochet high. It could be treble crochet, double treble, triple treble, and it can all be joined like that, and I really like that, and that's what I wanted to do, but I'm just afraid I'll run out of yarn. So let me finish this all the way around, and then I will be back. It is the next day, and I went all around. I have this. I mean, I could have probably done more, but I was afraid to run out. And I could maybe do like a single crochet again all around, but I just don't have the time. I want to get this done. So I've got 1, 2, 3 more stitches, and this is how I've decided I'm going to do this. I'm going to continue like we just did. I go in that one and under the next stitch, pull through 2, pull through 2. Under this one, pull through, go under this stitch, pull through 2, pull through 2. And then I'm going to do this one too, because this is another stitch. See, this one comes out from here, so we have this one available. If you were to not know and just join, that's fine. It's not going to matter. I'm going to go here, pull through, down here, pull through 2, pull through 2. Then you're going to cut your yarn and cut it longer than I did. Just pull it out. Like that. You don't have to do any chain, just pull it out. Now I'm going to go get this guy, the one that looks mostly on top, and I'm going to put my hook from behind under both the loops, under the V, like that. Okay, just hang on to it so you know. Now over here, on this side, we're going under just the back one, and then we're going to pull that through there. So see how it's going to have the top look just so nice? But we have a little space here because it's not joined. So if that bothers you, we can do this. You can put your hook like here and get that little piece of yarn and pull it through. And then go back here. And you could do this with a needle if you wanted to. I'm going to try to go under this guy right here. Would it be easier had I done it the other way? Oh, let's do this. Let's just pull it through this way, and then let's take it in the back. How's that? It's joined now, wherever that was. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's good enough. And I have no clue why I did an increase right there. That had to be accidental because that's where I started, and I must have just went in the same stitch twice, and I don't like that. My edge is a little roughly, it's a little ruffled, I should say. But, you know, when this is stretched out after a while, that's going to be great. And I do have people saying, no, if you can make a proper knot, it's never going to come undone, meaning square knots. Those, I don't know, the surgeon's knot, the weaver's knot. What I'm talking about is if you make a square knot right here somewhere and you don't tuck your ends in, but instead you snip right up to that knot, that absolutely can come apart because when we wash these Afghans and throw them in the dryer, they get shrunk, they get stretched during just regular use. So yeah, if you do a square knot though and you tie the ends in, that's not very likely to come undone because you have the long ends. But I don't like just tucking in ends because they can work their way out. And if there's not a knot, then that end can start to unravel your piece of work. So if you're concerned about having holes in your Afghan years down the road, because some people keep their Afghans for years, it doesn't take years, it can start to fall apart. Tie a knot and weave the ends in. That's the safest way. All right, I'm going to just work on finishing this. That's my last little bit, and then I'm going to go put a sheet on the bed because Rocket lives here. And I'm going to put a clean sheet on the bed, and I will put the Afghan on the bed. Now, do know that, dog hair can go everywhere. Rocket has very short, dark hair, but it flies around. He doesn't ever touch these things that I'm doing here, and he's not in contact with my fabric, but hair can fly. I also have hair because I'm human. And there might be pieces of my own hair woven into this. You know, I'm just letting you know. Stuff happens. So I will be having this on eBay though, and I am going to start it at 1 penny with free shipping. I might be nuts for doing that, but hey, whatever. If I can at least cover my shipping costs and maybe a little bit of the yarn, I'll be happy. You know, I made this for a series, and that was the reason I was making this. But I am going to put it there because I have no use for this at all, and I certainly don't like Afghans and knitted things around a dog because their nails can get caught. I have a slideshow coming up right now. You'll see this Afghan laid out. I hope it looks good. I think it will look good. Thank you so much for going through this whole series with me. It lasted a year and it stressed me out big time. But I appreciate that you watched, and I know some of you really followed, and that makes me happy. Go watch my scrappy Afghan now. I have never had a good setup for any quilts or Afghans to show you, and it is very stretchy, so I laid it out the best that I can. So it is about 41 inches wide by 61 inches long. What else do I want to tell you? Yeah, you know, my squares were very different in size, and I think they came out great. I see a thread. Yeah, there's threads too, you know, because I sew for a living. It's kind of bright there. We have a little Christmas tree outside that we got from the dumpster with lights, and it's so pretty at night. But I will, you know, show you a little bit more this way. Maybe I can dodge the light a little bit. Rocket feels like he's being punished because he's not allowed to jump on the bed. What's the matter, baby? You're not being punished. You'll be on the bed after I take that off. Okay, you wait. You just wait. And I did want to mention that the auction link is in the description of this video, so you can go right to the auction. I will also have other auctions up that you'll see. I don't have too many right this moment, but the auction lasts for a week, 7 days. So you can just keep checking back. You'll see my other stuff. Check out my eBay store. All that stuff. I am so happy this series is over. There will be more crochet series. I just won't be doing something that I am committed to doing every single month. And, you know, this was a lot. This was a lot of work. But the quilt block of the month was way more work, and that one really stressed me out. Doesn't mean that I'm not grateful that you guys watched. Doesn't mean that I hate that I did it. I'm just telling you, it was stressful. I am so proud of myself that I got through at least this one. This one is final. The quilt block one will be final too as soon as I finish the last parts of that. And then I'll be able to breathe for a little while. And I wanted to show you the back. This is the back, this is the back, because I have it folded. The back is very pretty on this one. The reason I have trouble with the back on the Scrappy Afghan is because when we did the slip stitches on the edging, it needs to be the same color as the block. If you do the slip stitching with a different color, then it doesn't look good on the opposite side. But this looks pretty good. All right, thank you so much for watching once again. I'll be back with more soon. Bye. Now he's a happy dog.